Okay, let's try this again. Hello, Ramen. How you doing? All right.
It says waiting for you.
Yep, I restarted.
There we go. I know, but we were on the login.
Let's try this again. There we go.
There we
All
go.
right. Hello, everyone. Again.
Yep.
This thing has to be sprayed with crystal clear, and this thing is ready to go.
Man, Ramen,
We
you're
have to do one more final test to make sure it works. I would
I
like
found
to
out
do
the
a final
shirt was
test
in the
just to
dark
make sure that
when I got in my car.
still works.
Fifth! What does that mean? Oh, fifth tier.
okay, since
I was confused. I thought you meant fifth.
Is it red?
The alcoholic I am. I'm like, oh, fifth of Jack. That's, wait, that's not real life.
I know it was one or the other.
I found out yesterday that my ex-boyfriend thought that I was a year older than I am. And I don't know how long he's thought that for.
Yikes.
Probably forever.
Because he texted me and he's like, happy 21st birthday. And I'm like, what?
Yikes.
He's like, ah.
Yikes.
I didn't even bother crying. I was like, yeah, alright.
Thanks.
Birthmas.
My dad had the audacity to complain about what kind of cake I bought.
Oh. For your birthday?
Yeah, I got red velvet cake because it's the best kind of cake. He's like, oh, gross, cream cheese frosting. And I'm like,
I love cream cheese frosting. Hello, my hair's wet because it's pouring rain outside. We had to get stuff out of Justin's trunk.
Again, I like it. It's been 2 days in a row. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna fucking die on the way here.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
What?
I guess last night it wasn't raining. It was like 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
That spray paint. Come on, man. Why I gotta do that shit in here?
Oh, you don't want lung cancer?
Actually can't.
I've seen. If you go turn that fan on and spray you with this,
It is really.
Okay, then I'm not doing any work until that whole.
she is so. I've literally seen her spray this in her mouth.
It
In
is.
her fucking mouth, and she's gonna bitch about it. She's laughing because she fucking knows it's true. I was gonna get bitchy about it.
On accident for a joke.
It does say use in a well-ventilated area.
This is a giant fucking 14,000 square foot building.
It is a
Well
strong mouth.
ventilated. That room is moderately ventilated.
Are you on the fucking board of choosing ventilation
I can
sizes?
literally see the spray paint
Oh
sitting
my
in
God.
the air in there.
Wow, people have energy tonight.
Yeah, I have fucking root beer. Good luck.
Oh, fuck. You're metal, bro.
It's the sugar. She's gonna fucking explode.
That just sounds very funny. I'm fucked up on root beer. I'm 3 root beers in. I ain't fucking around.
My friend got carded for root beer at a grocery store by a 16-year-old because they were a fucking idiot and they didn't know. And it just said beer on it, and I need to see your ID, and they're like, it's root beer. And I go, no, but I know, but I need to see your ID. And they look at her ID and they hand it back to her, and then he scans it, and oh, I guess you didn't need your ID. Yeah, because it's fucking root beer.
Are you done now?
Does it stop smelling there anymore?
Smells like you.
What does that smell like?
Poop.
Wow. Original, funny.
Welcome back to the 3rd grade.
I can't, dude.
It's really fucking strong.
It's really fucking strong. I'm not making this up. I'm not being dramatic for once. It's really strong, and it's like clear coat. It's not even just spray paint. It's like heavy duty shit. I'm literally breathing plastic, liquidized plastic into my lungs.
It's gonna clear coat your lungs.
I can smell it through this. Like, it's bad.
I love how she's like, I don't want fucking strange things in my lungs. I can't wait to go home and smoke weed.
But like that's
Everything's fucking natural. It comes from nature.
No, it's not. Chemicals. Weed doesn't give you cancer.
it does though, because
It
it's an
does,
inhalant.
though.
It's fucking smoke. It's still you're not supposed to smoke anything. Edibles though, that's fine. That won't give you cancer.
Do you use a bong or do you smoke blunts?
What?
The fighting never ends. I literally can't concentrate enough to read your guys' comments. I've been scrolling through them for like 5 minutes.
It's all the spray paint.
Stop talking! Let me fucking focus! Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ has nothing to do with this. Don't bring some people's Lord and Savior to this. No.
Some people.
Aiden, you said, what do you think of my prop idea? I don't have access to the email. So I don't know what your prop idea is, unfortunately. If you would like, I can ask Justin to show me, and then I can give you my opinion. I have a mask. It's in my car, where it's pouring rain.
I want to make a mask based off this hideous face. That's horrifying.
Oh.
I love the
No,
pictures
it's
my
not.
friends send me.
People who work in haunt industry, it's called fucking being around someone 24 hours a day, and they know all of your weaknesses, and then they expose your weaknesses constantly and then make fun of you for having the weaknesses.
Who does that? If you say me, you're full of shit.
Anyways, Rugged, you here?
Subject change.
It's backwards,
Christ.
and it's glary. But there it is. I'll send a picture of you where it's forward because it looks not good backwards. I'm not being dramatic though, right? That's
No,
strong.
it's-
It's like burning my eyes.
I already know that it's gonna give me a nosebleed later because.
Yeah, I get headaches. He does that and then doesn't put a fan in here to blow all of it out. It just sits in the air. Like, where does he think it's gonna? You can see the particles in the air. It's falling in
Your
here.
hair is going to have a nice.
Yeah, my
shiny
hair is
tip.
gonna be sealed in. I'm never gonna have to worry about my color falling out ever again. I'm gonna do this. Over here, so out of your way. Oh, I'm old. Oh, God.
If we're judging oldness based on like how many dad noises you make when you bend over, then I'm 100 years old. If you're in your 20s and you can bend over without like grunting, then
Someone just asked me to put a Ouija board on the orange jumpsuit. Yes, we can order that. That's awesome. I want to do that. What were you saying though? Sorry.
Just don't order it with any
I'm
spray
not
paint.
actually.
Make sure it's all.
He's killing brain.
Justin, shut the fuck up.
He's killing brain cells.
Some kind of magical paint that doesn't fuck up your face.
Do you ever stop? Does it?
No, never. Never once. I've known him for 6 months and I can answer that.
I've somehow been here for 5 years, 6 years.
Stitching stuff in one. Pretty much. Actually, don't talk quite yet. Okay.
Anyways,
We might be able to use the shelf over here.
Justin,
was she able to put
you
the
said
hair
Joanne's is open?
Yes, so it's.
No.
How did
She's here right now though.
Like go inside
So,
or like order stuff online?
No, it's
She's doing
walk inside.
Okay.
one order
So I was trying
that
to
was
buy a
before
canvas the other
yours.
day, and fucking
That
Walmart
shouldn't
didn't
take
have it.
long.
It said, "Go fucking Hobby
As
Lobby."
soon as she's in with that, she'll be doing the body.
What am I doing?
The hair on the body.
Your fans are asking about you and saying why you ain't got the shit done yet.
They're not complaining, they're just asking. Rugged, are you here? Oh wait, I said I was gonna send you a picture. Hi, squirrel. I think that's the whole reason why I came over here to get my phone too.
Yeah, so you can-
Maybe.
yeah.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
You have one brain cell left and it's bouncing around there like a Windows screensaver.
Actually.
Every time it perfectly hits the corner, you experience one thought.
Keep in mind that there will be black painted over that. I just need the green to dry before I paint the black, obviously. Oh no, Rugged said that he can't join. That sucks. This is his mask. I want him to see me. I don't know what I'm doing. This needs to dry. Yeah, it might be the weather. Is anyone else having issues? Do we need to like restart this again? Because we were having troubles getting it to upload. He had to like back out because the screen froze the first time. So if a lot of people are having issues, we might need to restart it. Oh, great. Do nothing. Womp womp. But hello to the 10 of you that are here, and thank you for the people who have liked it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thanks, Mana. How's everybody doing? Are you guys enjoying this thunderstorm as much as we are? Because it's been great. Scary. I don't know what is. Good talk. Hello, everybody. 13 people. I'm doing a magic show. Just kidding, actually. Justin, show me, when you get a chance, show me Aiden's pneumatic prop idea.
He wants an ice cream cone. We're holding an ice cream cone that the ice cream cone shoots up 6 inches.
That sounds dope. Are we gonna make that?
Yes.
Cool. I'm excited. Yes, please. I vote yes. I think that's a great idea, and I think that's gonna be super fun. Anybody else having issues? I feel like Aiden's the only one that's here that's not having issues.
It's periodically, like glitching out, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Like, keeps getting delayed, but it keeps pushing it back, like,
There's a couple people that can't join.
I seem to be on fine. I've got my normal like 30-second delay, it looks like.
Okay. Sweet. I'm excited then. I want to paint things on him. Is it working for you now, Scarecrow? Okay. As long as it's working now, that's all that matters. Sorry, I'm answering questions on here, not on YouTube. Rugged, you need to join. Hello, Ted. Rugged needs to join so he can see his mask that I painted. Well, half painted. I just need to put black on it.
Instead of this much of a mask.
glad it's working fine for you, Mr. Walker. I'm chilling, hanging out until this mask dries. Drinking my root beer. Show us his mask. I still need to do black over it, but it needs to dry. Justin's over there doing something. He bought a lot of things to organize. Thank you. I like it. He bought like drawers and places to put things. I don't know, containers. And they're organizing right now. Cheers. Thanks. I don't even really know like what else is for me. I can go take pictures, but I don't want to like leave you guys alone. You can watch me. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Sounds good to me. You're speaking my language. I still don't know how to pop them. Ted, sometimes the question is, so when you guys start the live, is that when you guys just drive to the shop? Sometimes, sometimes I show up first. So we were here like, 30 minutes before they got here. Hanging out, cleaning up. Yeah, and I don't have his phone. It's his phone. So sometimes I get here first, and it's like me and the Kings or me and Nick. And sometimes like we'll get here and we'll clean or organize a bit, or I don't know, just sit and talk for like however long. We usually get here around 9 every night. And then once we start actually doing things, like when we have everything set up, like he had this set up because he's gonna paint the teeth, and now he's doing whatever he's doing over there.
People are watching. Like, are these? I don't know. I assume that's a lot of people from around here watching.
No, it's haunted house people. They're here to watch Justin make things, but
My friend is
Justin's
watching,
not making things.
not for any reason other than I just like, hey, we're live.
Yeah, my friend. I have a friend that's on here that does not do haunted house stuff, but he's Canada.
It's like 6
You're getting messages
it's like
from
6
someone.
a.m. where my friend Rhea is.
Oh, you can't see him. Never mind. What?
It's like 6 a.m. where my friend Rhea is, and I think they're watching.
Oh, nice.
They're in like northern England. Like,
Oh.
I have no idea what any of this is, but sure, I'll watch.
Sick. Oh, but yeah. No, sometimes we start right when we get here. Usually not. Usually we take a bit to like get things ready, so you don't just watch us walking around doing random things. Good evening, creepers. Thanks, Vic. Good evening to you. Ugh, speaking of creepers.
What, you see yourself in the mirror?
No, you fucking walked in the room, Baldy.
You're half baldy. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I am, but I'm cute.
My white, I always have to try and
I'm not scary bald. I mean, I'm scary, but like cute scary. You know what I mean?
You
Like-
pull off bald, I think. I don't.
Like,
Yeah,
no.
So you kind of remind me of that goat.
You ever had your head like fully shaved?
No, but I've been super close. Drunk at 3 a.m. My bathroom floor, sitting there with the scissors. Just do the sides and stuff and don't do the whole thing. And then I do the sides, and sometimes I'll like take an extra. The line isn't very even, cause I'll take like an extra chunk out. I'll slip, and then I'm like, well, if I just slip, I'll just shave my whole head, and then. Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about this. Noodles. Vic, the apples were cool. Are we talking about apples? Why are we talking about apples? Oh, I'm assuming Vic did something with apples. I'm more like the flavor of the day. Like at a Culver's or like a Dairy Queen, they have a flavor of the month. But we're gonna say flavor of the day. And like, you roll up, maybe you don't know what you want for ice cream that day. Like, for me, I always order the flavor of the day because I'm always like, surprise me. Like, I like a decent amount of ice creams. Ice cream usually isn't bad. And so you get the flavor of the day, and sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's like cotton candy. And it's like, yeah, this is fucking good. Sometimes it's like, not good. Like, yeah, pistachio and onions. And you're like, yeah, no thanks. I don't want this anymore. I'm good. That's me. I'm the flavor of the day. Dairy Queen, not Dairy Cream, Dairy Queen. It's, you guys don't have Dairy Queen there? I'm assuming it's like a local, maybe Midwestern thing.
No, I think Dairy Queen is like most of the U.S. I don't think it's in Canada.
Aiden said nope. Well, we have Dairy Queen. It's really good.
Where are you that there's not Dairy Queen?
Yeah, I think California.
I feel like no, maybe not. Culver's definitely is on the Midwest.
Yeah.
Culver's is on the around here.
But Dairy Queen has ice cream mostly. That's like what they're known for. Dairy
Don't get their food though, 'cause
Queen.
it sucks.
The Braziers are the ones that have the chicken baskets. Dairy Queen chicken baskets are probably my favorite thing of all time, with warm white gravy.
Ew.
Yeah, I think Dairy Queen's flavor of the month. Culver's the one with flavor of the day.
Culver's isn't like.
Who else
Culver's
has
is,
flavor of the day?
Custard, not ice cream.
Or like soup of the day. Sometimes you go to like your local Greek mom pop shop and they have flavor of the day for soup of the day. And sometimes it's that really yummy cheesy broccoli soup or really yummy potato soup. And then sometimes it's vinegar and malt balls. And then you're sad. And that's me. I'm the soup of the day. Does it make sense? Am I making sense to anybody else? Is this just a podcast of Devin having an existential crisis now? I think so. I think Justin needs to come back and start painting masks, or this one needs to dry. Oh, I have a blow dryer. Oh, I put it away because I cleaned. I'll have to go get it. Yeah, we have Chick-fil-A. We have Dairy Queen and Chick-fil-A. And I don't like Chick-fil-A. I know that's a very edgy thing to say.
I
But I
ate there
just
one time and it was like good, but like I feel bad about giving them my gay money. So I,
Did you say your
gay money.
Okay. Please explain the difference between regular
That's
money
funny.
and
I know,
gay
I
money.
know,
the
I know.
difference is that it's money
I
that
just-
I earned and I'm gay and I don't want to give my hard-earned gay dollars to Chick-fil-A.
I'm just no. We can't be friends because I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I'm just curious. at
I'm
what
just
point
weird about
the dollar
chicken.
Goes from
When it's in my
hetero
bank
money.
account,
I don't
Gay
like that
money.
kind
when
of
it's in my bank
breading.
account, it becomes gay money. and
I'm
then I
very
decide if I
specific
want to
about my
spend it
chicken.
on,
That's why I like Dairy Queen chicken
on
because it's
things
kind
that
of
hate the
soft.
gays.
Now, can that
Sometimes
money
I
go
do.
back to being hetero? I mean,
Yes, as soon
Oh,
as
you
it
work
leaves me,
at
unless
Chick-fil-A.
it's going to another gay.
That's
then it's
fine.
back to
Like I
normal.
like their
But it's
fries.
tainted-
Don't they have like
it's
waffle
tainted by my gay
fries?
hands.
I like their
so
waffle
money has a
fries.
choice, but you do not.
I like their
Is that what you're
sauces.
saying?
They have really good lemonade. I think that's what I got last time I was there. But I don't know. I'm just weird about chicken.
Make sure it's still, after we painted it and everything, make sure it's still works.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
That's it. 14 people. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys, more of you, for liking the video. Appreciated it. Gets us more viewers, so people can ask more questions,
I will
and it
do
can be
it.
more interactive for you guys, and it's not just you guys sitting there watching me have an existential crisis, because that's not good. Questions are good. New people are awesome. If you're here and you're new, feel free to speak up and say hello. Or not. You can just sit there and silently judge me and take weird screenshots, because that's what other people do.
Do I? Did I send you screenshots of your face at horrible times?
Yes.
That's why I don't get on camera.
I don't care. I am the meme. Yeah, ask us questions about what we're making, or about what we make, or maybe we're going to be working on your item that you ordered soon and we can show it to you. Or maybe you can ask questions about Halloween or the haunted house industry, or really anything.
Ask us our opinions on shitty horror movies.
Yeah, I don't watch horror movies, so you can't ask my opinion. You can, and I'll try to give you a general, what I remember of the movie, which is typically like one object that was in the entire movie. Do you guys use audio?
Ask me about horror movies and I'll give you an essay on why House of a Thousand Corpses is the best horror movie.
Oh god. Do you
So
guys
somehow you'll segue into.
do you guys use audio at your
Doesn't matter
haunt?
what you're asking
We
me
did
about.
ours
Like,
today.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was alright. But it wasn't as good as House of a Thousand Corpses.
Let me get the blowy thing. Hang on.
3 from Hell was kind of ass though.
So, you've seen Aliens,
What was I talking about? Oh, audio. Yeah, we have audio throughout the haunted house, depending on what room.
It's too loud most of the time.
Yeah, Justin likes audio very loud. A lot of the reason is because
So, you know how there's that scene at the very beginning where
our walls
they call
are
it textures,
not
right?
very high.
Michael Bean's his.
Our
So they posted this, the Alien page posted this, so I'm trying to decide if this is just a really, really
smoke
good
alarms
joke, like,
are
you know the movie,
on like the
or
actual.
if
You guys can
it's
see it.
actual-
The actual top of the ceiling up there.
like a page like that wouldn't be-
So, in our rooms where we build, there was drop ceiling, and so
Yeah,
our
like,
walls
you
only
gotta
went to where the
know
drop
the
ceiling
joke.
was. I think it's like 8 feet, 7 feet, something like that. And so, since the walls don't go up all the way, sound leaks over the walls, and so you have to have speakers that are loud enough in that room to where they're not hearing other speakers, other sound effects that are intended for different areas. Our room that you guys have seen a few times on here, the reception room, that's built all the way because we used pre-existing walls that were there, so it's completely closed in. So rooms like that will have a soft audio, like I think there's like crickets chirping and just like an ambient kind of outside noise. Yeah, we have heavy metal music in our clown room. It's not like actual music, it's just kind of like a heavy metal vibe.
Copyright free.
Yeah, Justin puts a lot of his own soundtracks and noises over music, so he'll kind of like mix them together. Hang on, I need to do the thing. Wait, is it even on? Oh, that would make sense. Power Circle's on. So Justin does a lot of his own voice acting, and you can hear that throughout the haunted house a lot. Do you act in your haunt? What's your character? Yes, I do. For the first season that I was here, I was the clown doctor. And I had only been a clown before I acted here. And so I was a clown doctor for... No, I was a clown the first year that I was here. The clown doctor didn't come around until the second season I was here. So the whole first season I was just a regular clown. Then the second season, I was a clown doctor for half of the season. And then halfway through, Jimmy, who is our casting director, realized that he didn't have enough time to be both casting director and actor coach, and so they needed someone to be an actor coach, and I was one of the only people that was available that had decent enough experience acting and then also not have other jobs that I needed to do throughout the night. Like Jacob's head of security, so he couldn't be an actor coach because he's constantly having to respond to security calls. And my art director skills aren't really useful, like while we're open. But so halfway through the season, I was like, yeah, I'll be an actor coach, and that involves line acting. And so, never having line acted before, I put on a black nurse dress and shaved the sides of my head for that character. Put on some fishnet stockings and Doc Martens. Yeah. And then I was Val Camilla, weird spooky goth nurse that talks about spaghetti.
You scared the fuck out of me last season when you came into the rules room or that little hallway that's behind it. I didn't see you because you were wearing all black and I like turn around and fucking...
I'm really good at hiding, and I'm also really fast and quiet.
You just showed up at a fucking moment.
It's because I'm used to getting home at like 3 in the morning, And so I have to sneak around my old house. I've always lived in creaky houses. And so when I get home at 3 a.m, I'm not out doing bad things. I'm like at the barn riding my horse.
You're out doing heroin.
I'm out doing heroin, yeah. Or here at the haunted house until God knows how late. But I get home at ungodly hours and I don't want to wake my poor mother up who's just trying to sleep and live her best life. And so
I
I'm...
didn't see you just a minute and we're out till all hours of the night on the horse.
Yes. Not anymore. I miss it. I did. I had to sell them because I'm poor.
Were
But
you a
yeah.
horse girl in those
Absolutely. I've been a horse girl my whole life.
horrifying.
Yeah, not fun. Yeah, so now I'm a line actor, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so the first time I ever line acted, it was a St. Patrick's Day haunt, and I think our line, something was, and I don't know if that was one of the nights that maybe the laptop was left at the house. That's gross. Or we were late opening, and the line actors weren't in costume. I was like one of the only people that was in costume. I wasn't even a line actor then. And someone was like, "We need someone to entertain the line. There's people here and we're opening late and no line actors are out there." And I said, "I guess I can." And so I went out there and I was a voodoo lady with a corset. I had like lace sleeves and this long flowy skirt and I had like skull makeup on. I went out there. I had no idea what I was doing. Like I had been a clown this whole time. So like I really didn't know how to improvise like real words. And so I went out there and it was raining. I walked up to the customers in line and I said something like, "You want to see some real voodoo?" I also have no idea how to do like real accents, so it was just this made up weird Irish Southern lady thing. And I said, "You want to see some real voodoo?" And they said, "Yeah," because it was like kids. And I went, "Rain!" And it was already raining. So that was a joke. And they all laughed, and I did not think it was funny, and I was very embarrassed, and I went inside, and then they asked me to be a line actor again, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And they were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay," and then now that's what I do, I guess. I don't know. It's not a good time. What do you use to play everything? So Joe who's mostly in charge of our audio stuff. Well, setting up like the speakers and stuff. Justin's in charge of making all of the audio, like the noises and the music and stuff. And then Joe like installs the speakers and does the wiring. He uses big speakers sometimes. And he uses little speakers sometimes. To be honest, I thought that what was gonna come out of my mouth was a little bit, maybe more, but it wasn't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Some little ones, small ones.
See, I thought I knew what I was gonna say. Oh, same. Justin, what are they called? I think the big ones are they're like the big fuzzy amps that like
Big fuzzy one.
bands use. What are they called? Are there like names for them?
Huh.
See, when you guys question why Justin gets frustrated with me, even when I do like small things, it's because I'm constantly putting him through this. What are they called, Justin?
So our audio, we run
Smart
through an amp head. All of our tracks are all ran off a laptop where we have a digital audio workspace, or a DAW, as it's called. It runs through an audio head that's called Scarlett. It's a 16-channel audio head, and Scarlett runs into a program called Reaper Audio, which is where we're able to input all of our audio tracks, edit its time, edit all its EQ, edit all our volumes, edit all that stuff after I've already created the audio tracks. So that creates our mix, and then from there we're able to press a button, all our audio's on. We can hit mute on anything, we can increase and lower our volumes, and that's all on a laptop. And then from there, that runs into the audio head, which then runs into a bunch of amps that all usually have 2 channels. And then one channel will run to one room, the other channel will run to another room. And that's how we run all of our in-house audio. We have a bunch of other powered speakers that run smaller audio tracks in rooms. If there's like a radio that is playing old creepy music or crap like that, outside we have a DJ who brings his own audio stuff, but we also have these speakers that we built. Well, we didn't build them. My dad built them on his own. So he built them, and they're huge. And I mean, they've got so much bass and so much power that when he cranks them up, they rattle dust off of our rafters. So it's a fucking rock show outside for sure. And we went through a long time of trying audio heads and trying amps and speakers and stuff, and having a lot of them explode, because it's not as easy as I plug in a speaker, I plug in an iPod, and I let it go. If I don't run a proper amp to the proper speakers, the amp can fry, which is not a good thing. So we went through a lot of stuff, and it's been a struggle for a long time, but now our audio is really good. It's not the best, it's not where we would like it to be yet, but that's another aspect that we're improving always. So we have a good method. Now it's just acquiring proper speakers, acquiring more speakers. I would like to get another audio head, but they're about $2,000 a piece to run what we have in there now. So yeah.
See, there's big ones and there's little ones. That's how it is.
Sometimes words are hard.
So I've never been to the haunt before, and this year may be the first time going. What should I expect there? But scary.
Bring extra pants.
If this isn't already scary enough, yeah, bring extra pants. I've made lots of people pee on themselves.
Are you coming as a client or as an actor?
I think I'm going to like walk through.
When you said that, I thought you were referring to me talking about making people pee on themselves. And then I thought you were going to say, am I a client that
In a
like...
professional manner.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, if you're coming as like a client, our haunted house is intense if you're not used to intense haunted houses. Obviously, if you're a haunt person, I mean, we still scare haunt people, but like, you know what I mean? We're intense for customers. I mean, we're intense. It's scary for people in general. I'm gonna stop talking. I literally don't know what I'm saying, ever. Keep that in mind.
I've never known for a second what's going on.
As an actor, what you should expect? I would say this, but this is not what you're gonna get during season if you're an actor.
No, you get yelled by Jimmy.
Yeah. You will be brought in like you have been here from day one. And you might not get as much interaction from people like me and Justin and Jacob and anybody on the makeup team and any of our acting coaches, just because we're so busy during season, especially when you guys are here.
Cool. I just put it over there.
There's always something going on that we have to deal with, so we might come off not as friendly, just because there's a million and one things on our mind, and it's just stressful. But like during pit, I'll get out there and hang out with everybody as much as I can. I was in almost every pit. I think there was maybe one where I was like, all right, I'm running on fucking dreams right now and a 5-hour energy.
And most of the other like regular actors are friendly though, so you don't like.
Oh yeah,
worry about,
no,
like-
we make sure that all of our actors
You'll probably get like absorbed
Are-
into a group of
yeah.
friends immediately. Like,
Friendly.
Someone will just come up to you and talk to you like
for
they've known you
sure.
forever.
If you're standing in, if you don't want to be talked to, like we have one or two actors here that they just don't like to be talked to, and we know that now, and so we just kind of let them be, and we'll say hey and like talk to the yeah.
No, that one we sick Justin on.
The best audition I've ever had.
I agree.
What? My daughter?
Yeah.
All the chicken shit came for a reason.
But yeah,
We were actually impressed that you guys accepted her.
we love.
She loves it here. She still doesn't talk to people.
It worked out.
All types of people. Loud, crazy, stupid people that should just stop talking. The most obnoxious.
Some
outgoing
people
person.
are very feral, is the word I'll use.
Yes.
Chad.
Yeah.
He's feral.
Chad. It's the name that's brought up in the stream a lot. We love Chad. We love Chad. Chad, we love you.
But he is
He's just
something.
not human.
Yeah, we heard
No,
about
yeah.
that later. It's
Um,
like, hey,
But yeah, no matter who you are, as long as you are friendly and nice, I mean, you don't have to be talkative, but
If you're not a dickhead, you're
yeah, we
probably
don't
fine.
let people in here that are going to be negative or rude or mean. I will personally kick them out of
The
the
only
haunted
rule
house.
is no dickheads allowed.
Yes. I gave you guys a shout out today. Who's you guys? Us? You gave us a shout out? I'm back. What'd I miss? Me having an existential crisis, always. What type of controllers? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a question that I need to ask Justin? I don't know what you're talking about. Bad memory. Oh, Ramen left. That answers my question. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, that was when Justin was talking about music. I'm a little slacking on these comments. Sorry, guys. What's the worst scare you've ever seen? Audition or regular night? Oh, worst, like not. Oh, I try not to think about that.
I'm gonna end up probably.
When bad scares happen, I kind of just try to push that to the back, cause not good.
No, he said,
I did, as an actor coach, there was someone that was new that had never acted before in anything. And they came, I think, in like the middle of the night for some reason. It was like 8 o'clock. And so like I had to throw them in something really fast. I couldn't find Jimmy, so I just threw him in a room. And they were like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then I found out later that he had never acted in a haunted house before. And he went in the room and I said, okay, I want you to chill in here because there were other people in his room. And I said, I want you to chill in here. I want you to watch everybody else, kind of see what they're doing. And it was a couple of like experienced people in the room. I was like, whatever they do, just kind of feed off of them. And then he was in there for a while. I came back and checked in on him. He was kind of being creepy in the corner. I was like, all right, that works. And then I came back again later in the night, and he was literally standing in the corner going, boo,
I don't know.
boo, to every person in the line that walked by. Boo! And I said, no. Please stop. And he said, what? And I said, I forgot to tell you, like, number one rules working in a haunted house. Don't say boo. Not good. And so I said,
if you want to, that works, but just no boo, please. And so he was doing that. He went, every person, that walked through, and I said, you know what? He said, people are being scared from somebody else across the room. Like, I'm just gonna let this guy chill in this corner and do his thing and let people laugh at him because he was trying to scare people. People were like that. Panic room.
Oh, you can catch
Yeah, when I used to, I would take naps in here, and it's just this little bitty area, and I'd have a blanket in there, and Hamilton was in there, and I'd cuddle Hamilton. Sometimes I'd cry, sometimes I'd sleep, and I'd chill in there for a little bit, and then Anna would open it up and say, wake up, sleepyhead. And I say, what? She says, it's time to go be spooky, and then I get up, and she throws some splatter on my face to cover up the drool, and then I go outside, and I'm spooky, and it's fine. But it's okay to cry. Sometimes you just have to go cry in a corner.
Really add to the character.
Exactly. If I go out in line.
Or just red eyes, just fucking.
Wait, what? Yeah, it was down. Now it's not. I think it's just lagging. But yeah, crying's okay. Crying is expected in the haunted house industry, especially if you're a manager or line actor of some sort. Definitely the highest amount of stress that I've ever experienced in one sitting. But it's worth it. For my first scare, yikes, old times, yeah. My first room I ever acted in was they were like scratched on the wall and stuff, and I had a straight jacket. And sorry, I disappeared for a second. And I had like cuts on my arm, and I would like sit there on the bed, and I go scratch, 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 scratch. I was like, man, I'm scary. Like, these people are scared of me. And then I realized that they were just laughing after. And then I started to see a magic trick. I took the lid off, and I whole fisted the pink icing flower, and I swallowed it. And she said, yeah? And I said, yep. And was it better now? It should be better now. It's always the hour before we open. Every year it happens. Yeah. I think, wasn't it the day that we opened?
No, I think you were right with the St. Patrick's Day.
Was it the St. Patrick's Day one?
Oh, the computer was updating.
Yeah, we've had that happen before, where
Opportune time.
it'll be like the middle of his audio turns off, so it goes from like choco 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 to literally silence.
Yeah.
And then everybody knows now, like if the audio ever goes out, we all start screaming or singing something to where you can't hear all the fucking managers dart for the fucking computer room to see why the audio's off. And you hear, why is the audio off? What's going on?
Last year in the rules, the music turned on. You can still hear everything else. We're the first fucking out of the
Yeah, it's not good. People don't realize how much music adds to the mood and how important music is.
Because without the music, it's
For a
just
haunt.
me and Josh standing there looking
Yeah,
like fucking idiots.
literally. That's me.
Like, oh,
Even like in line, I feel like my character wouldn't work as well if he didn't have like trap music playing, because my character likes to dance.
is that what we're playing outside?
Yeah, it's like any car that would drive by with their windows down here.
Walmart when we go in and people would drive by the shit that I listen to.
I'll like drive by someone and they'll like give me a dirty look, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
why? And I'm like, oh, I'm
look
listening to fucking anime intros at 67 on my volume knob. Sorry. I'm disturbing the peace, you are correct.
At the same time, I'm sure you maybe it was loud enough for you to hear.
It was pouring
I was
rain.
like hurrying to turn that shit down, and as I was trying to park at the same time, I'm like, oh fuck, this is annoying.
Okay, rugged. It's backwards for you guys, but That's what right?
So right side around.
I think so. I don't think on YouTube Live you can. We don't have people in charge of certain jobs. We have people in charge of full hunt, so it's a lot on everyone. Yeah. That's why I am glad we have
Yeah. Where are you?
a lot of different, because it would be difficult. Like, we don't have one acting coach. We don't have one person that does walkthroughs. It is nice to have certain people assigned to certain things, because it's one less, even if it's small things, even if we have someone in charge of making sure the bathrooms have toilet paper, or lighting the torches out front in line, or, you know, whatever it is, it's one extra step that we don't have to worry about. And it's, people think, like, they're like, I'm looking for a job to do, and it's like, oh, well, we need someone to test the fire cannon outside. And I'm like, well, that doesn't seem like a very important job. It actually is. Like, there are 4 people here. What is happening? I think the stream is all wonky. Yeah, stream is going wild. Yeah, not good. Now we're at 3 people. The stream's fucking up. Everyone says their service is, like, fucking up. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but
I won't blame the weather.
yeah. All of those small jobs are really important, because, like, if I had to do makeup, do the walkthrough, like, get in costume, make sure all my actors are, oh, the audio's still good, okay. Make sure all the actors are in their spots, like, check the scents, and then I also had to light, like, the torches outside, or also had to, like, test the flame tower, or had to make sure the bathrooms had toilet paper, like, I don't think I could. I think I'd probably implode. Even though every time Justin's like, I need someone to, and I'm like, hi, I'll do it. And then I complain that I don't have enough time to do things. I need to brush my hair. It's all nappy from being wet. Oh, you guys can't even see me. There's 3 people here. I'll try to move it back towards the wall, maybe? I don't say. And this is done, right, Justin? Besides hair? I hope he likes it. I think it's cool. To the 3 of you, 4 of you that are here. 6, 9, 4? Okay, yeah, maybe it's not working right. Yep. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Yep. 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 Sorry. Now there's 2 people. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking to stream for a while. Sorry for people who are here currently. I'm just gonna let it do whatever it's doing and then come back and hopefully it's better.
This is sad. I'm half the people watching.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably the 3rd. There we go.
There's only 2.
Oh, there's only 2.
Yeah, I'm seeing the 2 in the.
I don't have service right now. 3.
Aiden just said mine's fixed.
Oh, thanks.
Could be also, I'm using that new battery, so.
It's not
Sure, we have one that's charged.
No, I mean, none of them would be charged because you already horn speed.
I can open up a box and get you one. Just grab a charger.
You have have Nick working on something out there?
Yeah.
Nick,
Yeah.
is this jacket done?
No, I'm out here writing a whiteboard now.
You're writing what out?
Joseph has him moving the list. Oh, that's right.
Okay, 10 and 5 is
No.
a little on the left side.
That's what he said in his pen question. Right? Yes. I believe that's all he needs.
My pants are falling down. They're too big. 10 people. People are back. Maybe. Did it fix? Hello.
I listed eight.
Okay. I'm going to. What am I working on? Oh, I'm gonna clear coat a mask. You never left. Thanks, Ted.
I'm just looking to see where y'all moved.
No, I'm not, dude. The fucking white one.
Why don't you not clear coat that? Why don't you?
Black ribbon still.
Yeah, I need you to put the stencils on all these 3. I'll do the dress on that.
Is it that matter? I was just trying to.
This right here. It's not a stencil. It's the smallest one I could find.
Yeah, that's not gonna fit me.
HHP to ASH.
That's not gonna look good. I'm just gonna write it with Sharpie. I'll use these
Do that
for.
too,
I mean, that is not gonna fit in there. HH. Well, he wants Haunted Hills Hospital for All Star Halloween. What?
Definitely just with the charger.
What did I say? Haunted Hills Hospital?
Yeah, we can try. I was gonna test it with
Haunted
this
Hills
and see if maybe
Productions
it's just
for-
like that's a crappy horn also.
All Star Halloween, and I can't put it up here because it'll just rub off on whoever's forehead's wearing that. So I was gonna put it down here, or it doesn't.
Hey Amanda,
Yeah, well,
question. Are you planning to have the girl come done tonight? No.
ours or the order?
Either one.
No,
No. When do you plan to have it?
as soon as I can. I started working on the braids for the order.
I'm just
And then
curious
I-
because we also have a new costume, which is a girl clown jumpsuit.
To go with.
Not necessarily, it kind of just worked out.
Okay, I have 3/4 of the R copy done. I stopped working on that to start working on the braids for the legit order, which I stopped working on the braids to finish the green dress for Rugged's order, so I'm getting there.
It just so happens that the mask also kind of matches this,
Yes.
so, I was just curious because,
Well, you're not taking a bag picture if you bring it in.
Well, no, because
Well, it's-
only one of the,
not a rush, I mean, I'm just curious because she's going to want to take a picture, and it'd be nice for the costume to go with it. So,
tonight, no, tomorrow, let's see. I can at least have ours done. I got this. Tomorrow's also a school day, so, yeah, at least it's the last week.
yeah.
So, that's out the air.
Our school made everything non-punitive, so. There was no enforcement,
Oh, no.
but your kids are in school. so-
Aiden,
Our school year, like I said, our school
Can
year
you-
never changed. We are still 5 days a week, full curriculum, no 20.
Ethan, Devin, are you line or maze?
On bullshit.
I don't know
Their year
what
never
maze.
changed.
We don't have a
The only thing that
maze.
changed is they
I'm a line actor.
do I step, I read, I learn,
Right.
any of those proctored exams.
The black and white grid mask? Yeah, just.
Now with those, did they go?
It needs to be
school
clear
day
coated
clothes?
still.
Um,
She's gonna do the black drips,
No.
and then it'll
One
get clear coated.
to
In just a second, I have to.
left. So they just do whatever
Oh,
it's
maze
license,
is inside.
whatever
I'm
classes.
inside a lot of the time, like giving
General
people
instructional
breaks.
can't do it.
Well,
But-
you couldn't do it even if you wanted to, because you're different.
Most of the time, I'm
Like-
outside.
Star testing is a different story.
Well, like a good example is like when the eye step is happening. If your child is in,
Yeah.
Honored Hills Productions for All Star
no,
Halloween.
you can't even test.
You don't have to write that out. You could just put HHP
So like
or
teachers that are
ASH
supposed to proctor it,
2020.
end up they go and like, you know, watch seniors or something
Okay.
like that.
Are you sure?
While someone else
Yeah.
So
proctors it.
Okay.
legit testing is the only thing they didn't.
So-
Not the
That's
only
the only thing that
to
changed.
come back with,
Because
I'm upset because you didn't
my
make the
fifth grader should have had
dedication, right?
I read
I mean, he's
for her end of elementary
he's
school.
still letting people buy that.
This is the, it ended
So
up
what he
being
cares
a
about is the max.
class kick session.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not in control.
I'm putting. This is for a retail store. I'm putting our name and their name in here.
Where she does input.
Right.
But no, other than that, no. Like for this week is mostly online. I guess you could put it as a survey
Mhm.
during the webinar that is class,
Okay.
but you have to screen share so she can watch what you're doing. So it's kind
Now,
of,
what would you do if your kid wanted to go to regular school?
they're welcome to.
We ask them every year.
I ask them every year, and
I just
they,
didn't know if like they, because you know theoretically they're not in sports and stuff.
They-
I mean, they can,
yeah, well, they can.
but I know
Indiana
it's
has it
more-
set up where they can join any, if they're, whatever school district they are in, they can join that school's band, choir, whatever. They choose not to. But no, they're given the options like, are we staying in homeschool, would you wanna go to public school? And Lexi almost decided to go back, and then she went, no, I think I'll wait. I went, okay. I think she's leaning towards waiting until high school, because she doesn't have to go to Edison that way. She can go to New Vistas, which is smaller classes, better education, okay.
Oh, that was interesting.
What'd you do?
Light store.
Yeah, because you're bypassing the light is before the circuit. You still got a completed circuit.
My finger's stuck in his mouth. HHP for ASH 2020. Ta-da. And it's also on a part of the face that doesn't touch your face, or part of the mask that doesn't touch your face since the cheekbones stick out so far. So it won't like rub off on your face. Oh yeah, we have like crazy storms here right now. That's probably why it's not working very well.
I think it might be that horn is just cracky.
That sounds better.
That's the
Regular
that's the regular horn with the same battery that I was trying to use with the little one.
Now, is that the one that had the light attached to it?
Yeah.
That's why it's multiple.
I still vote drilling holes in the bell knife out.
That's the one where we put the light inside the horn that we were testing. But I'm wondering, I mean, it could be this. Maybe that battery's not powerful enough for this.
It's like, oh, well,
This is little-
it's the same thing as this.
Like I said, I mean, this is the same battery that I just had.
Number 2. Not done. Aiden said, "Can Devin and Justin sign the inside of my ice cream cone?"
Do anything you want, my dude.
Or you can get Al Camilla to sign it. Al Camilla's signature is a bite. So I do in line. I take people's tickets and I said, "Want my signature?" And they say, "Yeah." And I go, and then they have an indent of my teeth in their ticket. Like, that's I think I would do if I ever did like Al Camilla. Like some people do like stickers or I don't know, pictures. And they like sign the picture. It'd be a picture and then there'd be a bite. Is that ice cream cone a prop? It's super cute. I'm quite jealous of it. Which ice cream cone? I'll show you the ice cream cone. Ouch. The black one somewhere. It's not done. Okay. This is gonna be painted pink. And it shoots out. Take it, throw it, and then it shoots out and comes back. Yep. But
No, I poked myself. No, I know better than to put my hand on a live one.
I'm alive! I'm alive! Why? I'm alive! Alive! Why?
I thought I knew where you're going.
should we clear coat these on the inside? Should I? They're back to when I was running around. Jester, the security guard, handcuffed me, and I was running around and through the lines. Good times. That sounds like fun. We have ah, fuck me in the ass! God damn it!
I think it just had a better connection.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm going
Not
to
good.
Hey,
Hey, can we maybe say the horn's gonna go off?
I wasn't expecting it to do that, honestly. Okay, I'm going
Especially
to set it off
that
now.
different noise. It's different.
I'm setting
I'm
it
starting
off.
to get used to the other one.
Well, hey, I'm setting it off now, so be prepared.
Not good. Not good. That one's worse. Why would I think they just fucking hate me? I'm convinced they all just hate me.
Wasn't someone asking about a train horn?
Yeah. Who was asking about a train horn? Thanks. I appreciate it. It's $300 for the mental stress it puts me through for creating them.
Kind of streamlined. This is not. So
Not made to do what we're doing.
I understand that. I'm just saying that.
You're supposed to attach that to a card, not the end of a foreign PVC pipe.
We're not even. We're trying something different.
So is that gonna go on the super ultra deluxe?
No.
Might be the little one.
So another bet the 45?
Lake Station water is not good for your hair. Rainwater, Lake Michigan, not good.
Oh, it's called the
What
Bad Boy.
horn was that? It's the, I don't know. It's the make Devin upset horn. It's great.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to get your reaction on camera. But
Can't wait for
I was not
Canada
expecting
to
it
take
do that.
screenshots of me shitting my pants. Or someone's gonna make a bite of me going, fuck me in the asshole, or whatever I said. They're gonna like Photoshop me on something weird. I don't want to be here anymore. Why have you guys been here for 70 minutes?
nope. You know what I'm gonna make? Tomorrow. I'm gonna capture a clip of you going and getting scared. I'm going, that's my shit. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
And he's gonna go, Devin, where you at? And I'm gonna say, dead. I died. And he's gonna go, I don't think so. I'm talking to you on the phone right now. And I'm gonna go, I'm talking to you in the afterlife. And then he's gonna go, I don't think so. And I'm gonna go, yep. And then he's gonna go, oh no, Devin's dead. I killed her from stress. She had a heart attack in her bed. She was having a dream about the train horns. There's no phone anymore. He's like telling someone else this for some reason. And my mom's just be like, Justin, you killed her. She's dead because you honked too much. And she screamed too loud, and now she's dead. And they're gonna be sad, and then they're gonna be like, man, maybe I shouldn't have done the honk too much and made fun of her. And then I'd be like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done that, because now I'm dead.
What do you think, Devin?
What am I thinking about?
I want you to look at it.
I can't wait till someone custom orders a train horn. Yeah, that's the plan.
Well, no, like, does that look like
It's not
like
hooked
a
up.
futuristic? Yeah, nothing's good. It's like a futuristic gun.
the gun that Alyssa made.
Okay. But no, if they could have it like this, and I mean, at the same time, you don't want to put that in someone's ear. You're gonna hurt somebody. But again,
send a disclaimer.
it's like the power sticks. You can't. You gotta pop them at the ground. You don't pop them at people.
Jeff used to pop us, like, he'd come up from behind and pop us in the ass and, like, literally zap us. He had, like, a cattle prod. And we'd be acting, and he'd come up from behind us and fucking zap us in, like, the thigh. And we'd be like, fuck! And the customer's like, wow, scary! And it's like, no, it just hurt. But I'm glad that it was a good reaction.
That'd be enough.
It should be.
Put a screw in there. That's gonna clamp on there. It's like a little tight. So E6000 plus screws holding.
Cheers to Fago root beer. Whoop whoop.
I'm gonna do it offset.
Let that go. See, it's holding it right now.
Recipe for life.
Gonna have to do
What am I
it
doing?
right through here. So you're gonna do it at the top there. Can't do it on the side because you get the extra piece and then you're running to that.
I don't know. I guess I'll just stress this.
And obviously,
I'm sorry I'm the only one over here today. You guys have to just watch me and listen to me the whole time. That's not the best. But I'm what you get.
yeah, I mean, once you.
Okay. Hello, 10 people who are still here. Thank you for the 13 people that liked. You are spooktacular. See what I did there? It's like spooky. This is Halloween, like, themed stuff. And spectacular. Because you guys are awesome. I'm funny.
Take some sandpaper, grind down the logo. I wouldn't put the drum up like that. You might go too far. Right.
Maybe I can load your guys' comments from over here now. I did what?
So, a couple bricks, rough brick, take most of it off and find it out.
Haunted Hills is live. Extravaganza. The video has been removed by the... What?
Well, this wiring is not long enough, so it's almost like we might as well just hook it to this.
Don't be me talking. Thanks.
Yeah.
I have no service. What's happening?
Oh, that does leave a gap.
Sorry, everybody's service sucks tonight, including ours.
Like, we don't want this to be able to, because sometimes that can affect you changing the polarity.
Right.
Oh, yeah, can you ship at the same time, so then they won't be the bump one thing instead of saying that they're quickly. So that's what's happening now with the whole big bunch of shit. Then we also have all this crap that we made. Trade show, change home, whether that's, you know, actually mass.
Yeah, if you guys are commenting, I can't see comments. I don't have a service. I'm sorry.
Limit the amount of work, we have this idea to make it ready to ship. Or they go, hey, I wanna buy this, it's in the ready to ship area, but can you add what? Or can you add
It's not ready to
water? Exactly, but now that shit doesn't get pushed ahead of everything else in it. I'm not calling it catnip, that's a stupid name. They're calling it that.
Hey, wait, they as
What?
in.
Doesn't. I'm just agreeing with her for now.
Also,
What?
screen because they're-
Or catnip.
Okay, come on, catnip, let's go play.
What's your favorite bit of life advice that you ever
Someone's
had?
getting random little red.
That I've received, advice that I've received from somebody else, or advice that I personally have? So those are two very different things.
It's hidden, take it out, it's actually not. It's gonna be cool, leave it in. The orange is green. I mean, no, leave it in. Then we can fucking market it that has light. If it's in the darkness, like if I'm in a black hallway and I turn that on, granted, it's not gonna be able to like shine in.
putting this part back.
What is that?
That's for reverse.
Yeah,
Both. Okay. Probably say best life advice I've ever received.
I unplugged the glue gun.
Thanks, man. I got really good life advice actually from a guy from the last haunted house I worked at. It was kind of advice, it was kind of a follow by example, but it was to stop letting people tattle over me.
I saw this thing on a blog called Shifty Thrifting, but it's absolutely horrifying, and I think it would make a good mask.
Because I've always been a very, very nice, generous person. And I got to a point in life where it was really affecting me, and I was literally just letting people walk all over me, and I was doing free stuff for people all the time, and I don't know, I wasn't happy in life. And then I was both told and then also followed the advice of like stick up for yourself and like do what you want, and I did, and now I'm here. I think a combination of that and really what took me over the edge and made me who I am was that asshole. His whole mantra of do what you're gonna do and be who you're gonna be, and don't let anybody make fun of you for it or stop you for it. And stop being afraid to look stupid. Both of those, I think, are combined
Who are you talking about?
life advice that I've received from people. Good advice, life advice that I can give is
Don't eat yellow snow.
honestly, fucking be nice. Just be nice. Like, there are other people in this world besides you. Maybe think of them sometimes. Just be fucking nice. Stop being an asshole. Like, you can't let people walk all over you, but also, like, fucking be nice, man. I hate that. When people are just not nice ever, like, how do you exist in a world where you hate everybody and everything? I don't know, I feel like that's just not a way to live, and it just makes everybody else miserable. Like, everyone else is going through it too, man. We're all going through it. That's the best life advice that I can give. I don't know anything. Don't listen to my advice. Words aren't real. I'm not real. My advice isn't real. But that's advice that I would give if I had some sort of mental capacity. What is that rippy thing? Sharp. Sharp. What is this called?
We call it the shredder tool. It's a hole saw kit, epoxy to a hole saw base.
With duct tape for extra padding. Works really well though. It's always a cool question because everyone has so many different answers and all of them are ones to think about. Yeah? I feel like I don't have enough life experience yet to be able to give real life advice. I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about yet. I'll get there at a point sometime, maybe. Probably not. Maybe. Definitely not. But currently, no. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but you're welcome.
When that's supposed to be on here,
You okay?
it says 17 years. That's paper. Have everything written out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just swallowed some poetry bomb.
What? It should be fluffy-ish. Think like Gene Simmons.
Is this distressed anywhere else? Is it just the sleeves in the bottom? Here he is. For those of you that asked, I'm gonna go this way. you go. Black grapevine.
What do you guys use to distress with? These. Shredder tool. We tried many things. Cheese graters, belt sanders, palm sanders, knives, nails, saws. We tried everything last year, and this is the only thing that's really great for doing what you're trying to do with distressing, because depending on how you use it, it can do everything that any other tool can. It can make some tiny holes, it can make large patches, it can rip up edges. It's just awesome. I have a class I wrote to present at a trade show. I don't know which one. I submitted it to Transworld, but they were all full. Did not submit it to Midwest Hunters, and they're probably all full too. But maybe I'll present it next year. So.
Julian this year, he said hi.
How's it going?
Ethan said for edges, like cut the edges off like a few centimeters and
Yep.
then get a steel hairbrush and run it and most bond materials and distress it super well.
Yeah, we tried that. It's just, that's okay. It takes too long.
Is that leather?
Huh?
Is that leather?
It's fake leather. It's like shit that you would find on a couch. But that takes too long, and this tool is just better at it. But yeah, you've got the first part is good, ripping off the edges, because hems don't distress well. They end up ripping off anyway. So I cut hems off of any bottoms I do also. If that's the look that I'm aiming for, where the whole bottom is just ripped up and kind of gone, if I want a piece to not be as ripped up, that hem will kind of remain on. So.
Is the white bottle over there? It's right in front of me.
No, I already did that. Only thing he's done is soldering it to the horn. I got it plugged in. Plugged in.
hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll cover that up.
It's like, you can see that water.
It's fine. We'll cover it up. I moved it down to where it's working.
Can this be moved? Or is
Egg sand? Yeah.
I
Go over
just
that table.
don't want it to get covered in
Or you could take everything there and take it out to the tables out there.
I probably not. I've seen a lot of stuff. I don't know what any of it is, and I don't. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's service. Yeah, mine's okay. This is spraying on this really well. I forgot that I had to use spray paint.
Well, what tends to happen is it sprays on pretty well, but then when it dries, it doesn't show. Try to do it, see what happens.
This is like fluff. That's why I didn't even think about it. This is not. This is the water.
Another way we could go with this?
Huh?
Another way we could go with this?
What?
Steampunk.
Yeah.
Especially with the way it looks.
Yeah, I think our Apocalypse one is already kind of steampunky.
No, it definitely is.
I mean, if you added a bit
I think that's true.
of blue onto it, you could call it steampunk.
I mean, it's not like it actually will solve a problem. So like, see this part? You could put a gear over top of both sides.
Yeah.
That would hide that. You wouldn't have to worry about grinding it down and risk fucking this up.
Yeah.
So I think those are necessary.
Well, we could, for the clown, we could put little balls on top of it.
Well, you do not. Well, no, you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather we shave that down, so like you do something where we just hide it. That way we don't run any risk of things. I'm pretty sure those are.
As long as you do it by hand, you can fuck with it.
I'm a pessimist. Worst case scenario.
You're a pest, all right.
Well, then don't rush the job and do it correctly and you'll be fine.
If only way to fuck it up is if you rush the job
I'm not
and you
gonna
get
be
damn
the one
grandma.
doing it, so.
You're right, because I'm gonna be the one fucking doing it.
Can you reach the white?
You only buy one of those ones?
Yeah. With prototype.
What's the price comparison?
I think they're about the same price.
That's good.
The only problem is if we can't get the chargers.
Can't?
Huh?
You should be able to.
But I don't want to have to buy another whole
No,
$25.
I would think you can buy.
Not at Harbor Freight. I don't care. They say bring it in. The other option is I could go and fucking take back the horns and say there's no charger in this box.
You do that every so often.
Let's see if we can do that.
You know what? I said check eBay or
I'm
Amazon Prime.
not going to see brand. Alright.
It's Harbor Freight brand, man. That's the problem.
Okay, you got them wired backwards. Is that white line is for positive? Yeah, you did. You said it backwards.
Well, no, you said the white was the problem. I mean, this doesn't matter. That's just.
Yeah, but if anyone else takes it apart,
We'll never know.
AKA if I have to ever rewire it, I'll know it can be fucked up. I know that right now. Because you put the wrong wire on the wrong side. Yeah, there's a difference between positive and negative wire.
A little bit.
Both wires are the same. It's just the white line represents one side or the other thing.
White line represents positive.
But there's no difference in the wire, so it's just that so you can recognize it.
It's so important. There's a reason it's like that. It's so important. There's a reason it's like that.
Because again, there's a prototype that's not really there. Not moving.
We sell our prototypes.
Not this one.
Well, no one should be digging in at the look at it, so it shouldn't have.
To be fair, the last one we sold, well, not the last one, but one of them arrived and was not working properly, so he has to mail it back and we're going to fix it.
So it should be done. That's what you know.
But that was one of the earlier ones that we did before we were soldering everything on. But problem is corrected.
What?
You took my name, guy. Again, but
Charge? What's that?
well, I've only got
Harbor Freight?
yeah. Only got 3 Gs of one.
Made you pimple or
Little
fat
baby.
nipple or
What I always wanted.
Shrek testicle.
Hi, Kevin.
That makes the total price for the real delivery combo. The problem is we have to buy the battery. Total price
I don't know how these streams just end up turning into you guys staring at my ass, but I guess that's what we've come to. Hi, I'm like painting things. More life advice that I thought of. Kind of go hand in hand. You're not always right. And also, you can think you're always right, but if someone presents you new knowledge that maybe you didn't know before, this is like a general statement about anything. You have your view of things and someone introduces like more information or a different perspective. Like, you have to be willing to have an open mind and not be so set in your ways. You know what I mean? When presented with new information, be open to change your ideas. Does that make any sense? It goes along with not being rude, I guess. Being a decent human, respecting other people's ideals, I guess. Colin jumpsuits, they can look. Yeah, we have one here. It's, I have an orange one. There you go. This is one of the ones that I made for Transworld. Yep. Like I said, this one's orange. I can do anything on the back. The smileys are our normal ones, but and this is one that's one color. A lot of the times people will get two colors. So like the checkers will be one color, and then the polka dots will be another color. I'm doing a completely custom clown jumpsuit soon. He just ordered it. There's going to be a big yellow rubber ducky on the back, and then for the dots, instead of the polka dots, I'm doing little rubber duck stencils. So that one's going to be cool. But yeah, this is our clown jumpsuit.
Freddy Krueger's cock. And balls.
Thank you. I appreciate that you guys like it. Those clown jumpsuits suck to make. We had like 2 of each size, maybe. I had like 10 clown jumpsuits that I had to make in, I think I had a month. But I also had other stuff that I was working on, and I was working I think like a 30-hour-a-week job, 30 to 40-hour-a-week job. It was not fun. I was here at like 3 in the morning trying to paint the clown jumpsuit. But some of them turned out good. Some of them not so much.
The head came off and it was just an eyeball. It kind of freaked me out. That's cool.
Can you do a clown face in the back? Yes, I can. You can do whatever you'd like. I'm doing now is this is going to be a clown tail coat. I'm starting with distressing it with white. I'm doing the edges, the seam lines, all the little holes that Nick described. And then I'm going to spray paint over it with blue. I'm also making sure I get a decent coat of white as a base where I'm going to be spraying the blue, because the blue spray paint doesn't show up on the black material as well. So we do white first, and then we do the color on top of it so it pops more. Makes it more clowny.
Just the one with one sleeve.
Sick music. Thanks, Ethan. It's copyright free.
Hopefully.
How tall is the guy that wears that?
I don't know. Hopefully he's taller than me because.
How tall are you?
5'9".
I think he's over 6 foot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not dragging much. So, 3 or 4 inches will definitely help.
Go up on your tiptoes. Yeah, it does. So, it at least came off the ground.
This is
Apocalypse Hobo.
custom trench coat for a person. We wanted all these chunks of cloth and stuff hanging off, and other patches of cloth on it. So, and he wanted one sleeve. So, next I'm going to paint that. So,
On the hood?
yeah.
What else?
Question. Would it be better off instead of just soldering
I really
these
like
on,
that one.
to use the quick connect like we do on the other horn guns?
Yeah, it might be a better choice. I didn't even think about that. I like that.
Whatever it is, I just need it to not get fucked up in transit.
No problem, Kevin.
Doesn't seem like it should. Pretty tight. Yeah, we could go with that. No, I think it's sitting underneath the pod here.
I was wondering if it goes through the normal jolts and good shit.
Pretty bad pod.
Scarecrow, finally working. Stupid phone. Glad it's working for you again.
Strip this on the side or on the top and bottom?
What do you mean? Okay.
That's what I want.
Can you see that little split there? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like, is it that way or is it?
No. It's both ways. You got very frustrated. I'm in the middle of 3 times projects right now, Justin. But yes, let me show him how to do this. You guys need to step up your game then.
I feel like I'm a strongman competition carrying this fucking boulder.
Try that again without letting that happen.
Alright. Which one did you grab from?
The blue female. So this will take the female and down goes to the male. Just need to make it easier down goes to the male. Down goes. See the difference? On and over production. Wish.com. On and over production. Wish.com. Nailed it. Either that or nailed it, failed it. Yeah.
I'm curious if we can combo it out. Try to use that for like a professor head or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, man. That one, we can hollow out and try to make it.
To answer your question, Ethan, UV spray paint is the same. It'll be the same. So like the bright yellow UV paint that I used, it would be the same color as a non. It would show up as the same color as a non-reactive.
Quarter semantic.
If anything, it would be a little brighter.
Whatever. What's the difference?
Oh wait, no, never mind. That is Goatee. I was thinking Van Dyke. The other one's Van Dyke. Van Dyke is this part.
Okay.
The full mustache and beard.
Yeah.
And then just right here is soul patch.
Right.
I mean, I don't have like a. I've never seen UV paint in daylight. Like, I don't know. We haven't done a lot of costumes. In UV. But I mean, under these bright lights, the UV spray paint is the same amount of colorful as the regular.
Yeah, it's just a different color. I mean, it's not. You can't say I want it UV, but I also want a super dark red, because it just doesn't work like that.
I mean, we can spray a dark red first and then spray like a reactive UV red on top of that.
It's like
But it wouldn't work as well.
you can't say I want a house that has no windows, but I also want it to be really warm. Just like some things just don't work.
Alright, Jeff. You ready?
No.
Just forewarning you.
No. Yeah, not again. That's good.
That one's
Thanks.
loud.
Yep, that one's fucking loud. That one's really goddamn
Louder
loud.
than the other one.
I don't know if you guys can hear how loud that is, but it's very fucking loud.
Can I show it for the video?
Yeah. Do that.
So this is our upcoming horn gun. The small one.
Smaller.
3, 2, 1. With train horn.
Mucho Laudo.
Punch my key.
Mucho Noiso.
I like that horn. Ethan said, so there wouldn't be a whole lot of difference if you painted the whole back red in regular paint than like a shape and UV paint in the middle.
Right.
Am I feeling the sticker off?
The front?
Yeah.
Yeah, take anything that's a logo, take it off of it.
Might have to get out the acetone.
I'm gonna do just the base for today, and I'm gonna get it glued so it can dry overnight. That way we can do whatever with it tomorrow. Why? Alcamel will have one of these in
No.
Well, I'm gonna have one more.
Yeah, I fucking know. And then you're not gonna have a line actor. I'm gonna be inside crying half the night.
You're not even gonna hear it, homie.
Why is it when you know it's coming, it still scares you? Like, or it bothers you? Out of curiosity.
Loud noises bother me.
See, the problem is
I have Asperger's.
they don't, because when you're outside in the line and the music is loud as fuck, you're gonna hardly notice that.
Yeah, when I'm in character, I probably wouldn't know. Unless you came up to me while I wasn't paying attention and did it in my ear, which you probably would.
I would not do that. That is unprofessional.
Something smells weird.
Here's the white paint.
Ted said, what price are we looking at for horn gun?
85 to 90 on that. It's 100 for the larger ones, and it's 120 for the Apocalypse. It's gonna also be 120 for a horn gun that has a light, and then if you want the Ultra Mega Clown War Gun, it's probably gonna be in the ballpark of 150 to 175.
Tara said, I bet I looked your costume up. It's really cool. You're the rabbit guy, right?
Me? No.
No, yeah, I don't.
Rabbit guy.
Oh, he's talking to Ethan. He's talking to Ethan.
Oh.
I was like, none of us are rabbit guys.
Was gonna say, are they talking about jeans?
Yeah, no. Yeah, so like, none of us are the size of Jinx. Either of them.
My left side might be.
Yeah.
How am I doing this? Putting this on here or on the horn?
Probably both.
What's the Ultra Clown gun for 150 have? First time hearing about that one.
So it's going to be a clown horn gun that has the horn, a light, and then you can kind of think of it like the Apocalypse gun, but a clown version with chains and spikes and rivets and this
that weird edge, so.
spark plugs and all kinds of shit. It's gonna be like a this ultra war horn kind of gun. It's gonna be real cool.
I would just like
I'm going to have one. Well, I'll be making at least one.
Sarah said, right, I ordered 2 costumes. Oh, I'm not sure which one I'll use this year.
Use them both.
At the same. Work?
11, maybe 12.
Where? Just the white full.
Not really full.
Alright. No, it was one horn gun.
Ted said, okay, gotcha. Send me an invoice for the Ultra later tonight.
Will do.
Scarecrow said, 2, huh? Dang. How you gonna wear 2 costumes with 1 booty? LOL.
Yeah, Ted, I looked at your channel earlier, man. You got a lot of awesome content on there. Lots of cool how-tos. Everyone should check them out.
Ethan said, man, I wore 6 or 7 different costumes in 2019 fall alone. That's how Justin is. He'll make like 7 different costumes and then make up all these characters with like different backstories and shit. And then he'll go out in line for like 5 minutes. And the second he goes out in line, something inside will like explode and catch on fire. And then he has to go inside and get out of costume again.
There's only been one time something caught on fire.
Scarecrow said, sheesh, I'm doing good with just one, lol. Yeah, I have one.
So, Scarecrow, I have a question. Do you play a Scarecrow?
That is a very important question.
It is. These are important things. What's that one for a master?
Ethan Sturkle said,
That's pretty fucking good.
I went
This is
2
when I really wanna
weeks in a silicone mask.
drop
Never again. I
that
can't
down
stand
and
those
actually
anymore.
create a bowl.
Yeah. I don't think I could ever wear a silicone mask.
Say that again?
You said, I went 2 weeks in a silicone mask. Never again. I can't stand those no more.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say they don't like them. I don't mind them. I've worn them quite a bit.
I get too hot.
Mine's a half mask, but it's not bad.
That's why I'm basically
Yeah,
naked.
yours doesn't really count.
It doesn't count?
No, I don't think half masks really count in this
Talk to me
conversation.
in the 4th of July.
Yeah, I mean, you're hot, but you're no more hot than a latex mask.
Yeah. Or that resin mask. The fucking resin.
The problem is the whole back of your head is in.
Yeah, that resin clown mask with the hood up and that clown doctor coat.
What are we doing with this?
I would just like to refer everyone right back to the stupid tan line I still have from last July. And tell me about how. Do we need it?
I think so. And then, I'm assuming we don't. I mean, I guess we could keep this for your dad. Maybe he can use it.
What is it? I doubt it. You should throw that away because otherwise it'll just end up in the other. He'll say, yeah, I could use it, and then it'll just end up in the other pile of shit in his office that he blames me.
Scarecrow said, have been since last year, but not in a haunt. My goal is to be a monster in a movie or in a haunt.
That's cool, man.
Ethan said I was a spider in a silicone mask. Dude, that's rough. I need that white, by the way.
I'm trying to clean it.
Oh.
It's
Sorry, I thought you were done.
There's a flash flood warning at 10:30 today.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh. 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 O'Reilly. Auto parts. Oh my bag.
Scarecrow said, but I turned 37 in 10 minutes, so I don't think it's gonna happen for me. So I get to haunt my town once a year.
You are never too old to do anything. Don't let age stop you. You were never too young.
Chris is like 89 years old.
Fuck off! I started Haunt at 43.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 44 years. 87 years old today. Happy birthday, Chris. And quite a few more, apparently.
Old ass bitter man.
She likes old guys.
Yep.
She's sugar daddy.
The ones that aren't repulsed by me are the ones I choose to lean towards.
Yeah. Easy pickings?
Yep.
Me too.
I'm not exactly the easiest person to deal with.
You are. You're fantastic. What did you do that's so bad? You're a sweetheart. You're hardworking. You have
I'm a
wonderful
loudmouth,
children.
opinionated, overweight. It's not.
So what? You know how many women are like that can't cook?
Hey there, I found him again. I'm getting closer.
See, you get all loud and deep, and I get very high pitched and squeaky.
Can I wait? Is that what he sounds like?
No.
Who are we aiming
Do I
for?
sound like Pee-Pee Herman?
Pee-wee Herman.
Access denied.
Oh!
Everything on these?
Hey, I'm Fat Albert.
Justin, for Asylum Amy's and the body, you want the eyes left alone for now? No eyes, or leave the eyes as is. Teeth still come out.
You mean mouth comes out, teeth stay?
Well, no, on Amy's you could chop the eyes out too. What about for any of the other bodies? Amy's the only one that you chop the eyes.
Yeah, because her eye sockets get bloodied and dug up.
Teeth, no teeth.
Teeth.
Okay.
Is the clown done?
No, but the back of the head's drying, and I don't want to flip it over yet.
Okay, just curious, because I'm sure everyone on the stream would like to see it.
Which one?
So I can see the back of the head. It's all purple.
Like clown body.
Oh, yeah.
Cat nipple.
Not me.
Until you come up with another one, I think Devin's got a good going.
Yeah. Maybe come up with a name and then I wouldn't have to call it catnipple.
Piganus, but it's spelled pig anus. Piganus?
So much better than catnipple.
What did you say? What were you wanting to test with that pod? The water here.
Scarecrow said that I won't give up then.
Good, don't give up. Never give up. There's no reason to give up.
We knew what? So we can make sure it's still working before we nail it
38 overweight, and I just started doing this shit. Never give up.
Sorry, phone died. I'm usually a nurse, but thought maybe a clown this year.
I've given up on every dream I have
Be
ever
a
had.
clown nurse.
Like Alcazella.
I'm keeping this dream. This is fun.
Oh, the dream, Anna.
No, I've given up every dream I've ever had.
All of them?
All of them.
Don't do that.
I wanted to be a ballerina, and a teacher told me I was too fat.
That's
I
not
wanted to
very.
be an astronomer. She told me I wanted to be an astronaut. She said you wear glasses. New dream.
That's not very Frankenfurter of you.
I gave up. I had some shitty teachers who ruined everything. So I just aim low and I'm less disappointed that way. Which is a shitty attitude, I got it. But still. That's
Says a
why I
lot
hang
for me.
around
She
duck-
really straight bottom for me.
Aw, duck butt.
That's what you just said, isn't it?
You're not a dream. You're a dream come true.
God damn, I'm gonna vomit over here.
You're just.
Now you're gonna have to put vomit warning on the thumbnail.
You're the schmuck that knocks me up.
Oh.
And I'm the drunk bitch who said yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, daddy.
No,
instead
she
of
couldn't. She was
I
drunk
was
enough
too
she
drunk.
couldn't even say the words I do.
I said yes, sir. Honey, this is the part where you say I do. Okay!
I did.
Kevin Branham is asking how much would it cost me to get a custom clown face in the back of the clown jumpsuit.
Depends on how detailed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's on the stream.
One
No,
guy
he is. He
sent
said
us
he-
a thing and
Well, I
sent
know
us
he messaged, but I think
He
he's also on the stream.
sent us
Oh no, he
a
said
picture of his face and said, "Make it look exactly like my face."
Seriously?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Except he was going.
He was scary.
It was awesome.
It depends on how much detail you want in it.
And,
If you want me to do like a full-fledged painting where I do sketches and I'm doing different colors and I'm like hand painting it, that's going to be more because that's a lot of my time. But if it's just like the smiley face is free, or if it's just like writing letters, like that takes an extra 5 minutes, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you want like a super intricate design with like a lot of different colors where I'm actually hand painting it, that'll be a bit more. I mean, not too much. The last custom one was, I think, like 30. And I'm like doing ducks instead of polka dots. And I'm drawing a whole duck on the back.
If you're
You want
doing
all
black, that
Instead of polka
pumpkin
dots?
can be touched off.
Yes.
I'll be doing that next trip.
Well, I haven't talked to you about it yet. I knew you were going to make that exact face.
Well, that's one of the things where maybe I just don't see how cool it is till it's done. But hey, people say the same thing to me all the time. That's
Scarecrow
fine.
said he wants it cross-eyed and tongue hanging out.
That's,
Like, actually?
that's when I say, watch. And then when it's done, they go, hey, that looks really good. And I say, sit down, bitch, be humble. Great feeling.
Ethan said, Scarecrow, it's alright, I only accidentally scared the mall custodian who got very pissed off in front of the managers and security.
Yeah, but your job is to scare them. So the manager shouldn't be mad.
Not the custodian.
I want to talk to your manager. Well, all my managers
Alright,
do is kick people out, so you sure?
I think my favorite thing is when people hear, like, customers it'll be like Jacob or Justin, and they'll be out there and be like, I need to talk to the managers, and they'll be like, hi, I'm the manager, owner operator,
What do you want?
and then they're like, well, I want to talk to someone who's higher than you, and they're like, no you don't, they're like, yeah I do, and we're like, no you don't, and then Shannon comes out, and then they're very disappointed, and then they get kicked out, or get the cops called on them.
Yeah, we called the cops on people.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the fucking girls that like grabbed Justin by his hair and tried fist fighting him last season.
Didn't
Oh.
It didn't
How
go
did I
well
miss
for
that
them.
shit?
I didn't know about that.
It was because it wasn't last season. It was 2 years ago.
Oh, was it? No, there wasn't any season. Blackout?
But I got it 2 years ago.
Really?
Said, we paid for this.
How far
Like,
did
no,
you
you
get
paid for us to
fighting?
mess with you, not for you to mess with
I
them.
don't think it lasted very long before Justin had the cops like arrest them.
The cops arrested them. No, I took their asses where they needed to go, and where they needed to go was the fuck away.
I wasn't there.
Hmm.
I got very strong, very fast.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't there for that. I don't ever want to be there when Justin gets in a fight with somebody. I can deal with
I
Jacob.
don't want to
I-
see it.
I've only ever kicked 2 people out of the haunted house, and that was them.
My favorite thing is those subreddit for like fight videos.
It's dripping, but it's
And
kind
you
of
watch people
slow.
have like trashy fights in parking
Can you
lots.
fix it?
I have no idea.
Can you attempt?
And you know what makes the trashy
You
fight
fixed it
even
last
funnier?
time.
Someone in
You
a
did,
clown
you just
costume.
Yeah, but
tried to pull the
it didn't have
stuff
paint.
and shit away.
It didn't have paint and everything on it. So I'm wondering if paint got on before you're dripping it.
Try to fix it.
I don't know what you did.
All I did was paint it.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know what you did to make the whole person.
Heat up a needle. Yeah, heat up a needle and jab it in there.
I mean, I didn't fill it up all the way either, but.
Kevin said, when will the new horn be on website to order?
As soon as we have one all painted up and stuff, so
Probably a few weeks. I mean, you can always pre-order one.
I would say probably a week. Right now it's drying with the glue, so I can actually have a functioning piece, and then I'll have to come up with how I'm gonna make it look cool. And then after that, once it looks cool, it's going up on the website. So
You're talking about the war horn.
no, the war horn's gonna be a bit. The small horn that's right there is gonna be up within a week.
There's been a lot of requests for smaller horns because there are people who are concerned about carrying the large ones around. So
Jeremy Bonilla said, Devin, did I seriously just tune in at the time I thought Justin told someone to sit down and be humble? Sit down, bitch, be humble. Like, for real?
yeah,
Yeah, he's kind of an ass.
not an
Sounds
ass.
like him.
I'm a fucking beast. Live like a beast.
You're an ass beast.
Ass beast. That's a horrible thing to call somebody.
Well, you're an ass beast.
Wow, I have a mean one.
Kevin said, that's what I need, the small horn.
Okay, that'll be online within a week.
The only thing I did see was her walk down the escalator not in a very pleasant mood.
The screen doesn't need to hear this, but speaking of horrible insults.
Oh.
That's what I woke up to this morning.
Nice.
And I'm like, you thought it was me? And she's like, oh no, I forgot to send a picture. And I'm like, oh, I thought you were just insulting me like this in the middle of the night.
Can I evict you from that corner for a bit?
I almost have this done. So just give me 3 minutes. Three and a half minutes, maybe. Oh,
I almost got my car towed last time I was here.
Why?
Because I was told that I could park on Exchange in Chicago, because like by the time I get back from here, there is no parking.
Great.
So I was told I could park on Exchange, and I did. And then my dad wakes me and he's like, hey, your car's about to get towed. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I go out there, and he's like, oh, didn't you see the roadwork signs? And I'm like, it's Chicago. There's a roadwork sign every 10 feet, and they've all been there.
Not wrong.
They've all been there for over a decade.
Not
I don't-
wrong.
Like, am I supposed to, if I obeyed every single fucking roadwork sign, you can't park anywhere in Dayton. But apparently that was the place
Alright,
they
Chris.
actually were doing roadwork.
hey
That
Devin,
was in 3 minutes.
I moved it in time.
this is done. This needs you to write
I'm allowed to park in that school parking
Brax
lot.
on the back.
Brax, B-R-A-X.
I believe so, yes. On this patch.
Like the fucking.
Is there like a certain way I'm writing it?
No. Something scary. Not cursive, not clowning.
Not cloudy, yeah, I know.
Brax, like the fucking adult son character, that fucking weird.
still have to spray these white so I can spray them blue. Spray paint. Then I spray blue on that, and then it's blue.
This match is ready for the bread. It's ready to be done.
Hi, David. Welcome. Justin just finished this cool ass trench coat. I like it. Custom order. I like it. Big scary hood. It has one sleeve. Lots of miscellaneous fuckery. Junk. I like it. Yeah, it's edgy. I am doing Foundtail coat.
To do some silicone work. Amanda, do you think you could show him how to do the ice cream thing?
Oh, sure. Possible, sure.
Chris, are you done over here?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what I'm doing right now is adding a base of white. So when we spray the blue on it, it'll pop more because the blue doesn't pop very bright on the black itself, but it will on the white.
Just make sure you hit that before we leave because I already wiped it off.
The name?
Yeah.
I don't even know what color it's supposed to be.
White.
Just white? Is that what he said?
I don't think he specified, but it's black fabric, so. If you want to call, you can do that.
I mean, it's definitely in the messages, not an email, so I have to check that first.
Are the drippies getting painted?
Huh? On the green one?
No, he's doing the pink sprinkles, right?
Oh, yes, but I'm gonna paint those.
Well, is he gonna is there gonna be any sprinkles on that or no?
No.
Okay.
Just it's just going on the top. But you need to put silicone on the whole thing because how it's
So it's
going
shiny.
to change. Exactly.
So basically, you're just painting at the pink with the silicone and then just sprinkle.
Yeah, and it just needs to not be a giant.
Yeah, just a giant pink piece of shit.
Yeah, the idea is to make it
I got
the thinnest layer you can, but also strong enough to hold the sprinkles. I don't want them to go, there's a layer of silicone on top of this. That's not the goal, okay? Yeah. And also make it kind of smooth so you don't want any I'll call it like brush strokes. Does that make sense? Right?
That's the only sprinkle.
Yes, it's the only sprinkles I have right now.
Here
The
goes-
cherry is not to get silicone and sprinkles.
Scarecrow said that's how I need mine to look minus the hood.
Maybe it's a sprinkly cherry.
Ethan said, do your sliders wax your knee pads?
No.
No. We slide on asphalt? So I don't think wax would even
Yeah, we're just
do anything.
pretty hardcore, man. We don't do a lot of the stuff that other sliders do, like sometimes you get hurt, and that's just the reality of the job. And if they're not okay with that, you don't have to slide. Our sliders are elites. We're not like, you know, I think they have really great sliders, but they also have like lots of sliders. So where, you know, not every slider is the best at their job. Here, if you're not the best at your job, which means if you're not the best at acting, the best at sliding, and you're not hardcore as hell, you're not a slider. So because pretty much like if I'm going to make you into something that's iconic, well, I don't want to hear I'm tired. I don't want to hear I hurt myself. Just get the fuck out there and work. I tell my crew all the time, I ask them when I think we aren't doing what we are capable of. I say, like, did we decide to not be the best haunted house? Is that not what we're trying to do? Because if we are, we have to act and we have to provide what the best haunted house would provide. And that goes for our details, that goes for our lighting, that goes for our acting, all that stuff. And it's, you know, that's the answer to any question. If the question is, should I paint this? Should I detail this? Should we act here? Should I have a prop here? Whatever it is, the answer is always, would the best haunted house have that? Would the best haunted house have that painted? And the answer is always yes. So then we do that. We don't cut at any corners around anything.
I'm not taking that home and finishing it.
Oh shit.
Look at him. He's got hair. Some of it.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Still need to finish the front.
Yeah.
But it was drying.
Still work in progress, but the hair later going home.
That looks
He's
so
gonna
good.
teach at 7 a.m.
So good. So good. Man, that was so awesome.
God put it on the side. So I think what you need to probably do.
Scarecrow, you said, hey Justin, if I drive to your haunt, can I walk in costume or no? So I'm thinking, what are you talking about, like during season? If it's during season, I think the deal with that is that we don't want you, like, not we don't want, I guess it's like, if you're coming through as a customer, it's not, like, we wouldn't want you to come and, like, act in our line as a customer in costume. I mean, if you wanted to come and act, like, that's a whole different thing. But, you can come in your costume as long as you're not, like, acting or, like, in character. Because we allow Halloween costumes. If you're talking off-season, yes. But, yeah, if you want to clarify that, be a customer. Okay, yeah. I'll ask Justin again when he gets back, just to clarify with him, because obviously I'm not the say-all-be-all, but that's probably what he's going to say. Ethan, could y'all make a custom? No jacket or shirt. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I'm sure they could definitely make that. I'm glad you like it, Ted. Thank you, Scarecrow. I'm glad you guys like it. Take over the hair. I'll walk you through it. Not quite. No, I'm not quite. Not hair.
I'm taking the rug out the side dress on.
Alright.
If so, how much do you think the hood will be? He's
Maybe
asking
just leave it there until you're ready to
about
release.
just a hood
You know, it's just a hood.
that, like, buckles, like like attached to his jacket that he already has.
Not too much.
Yeah. Be like 60, depending on how detailed you want it.
Yeah.
Like if you want it like
Maybe
all
less.
done up. Yeah. If you want it like a big, like cool, layered hood, probably more towards like 50.
Good night, guys. See you in the tomorrow.
Good night. But
Yeah, we're not really the ones to quote you on that. That is a question for Shannon.
yeah, so if you want to send us a message or an email, they can answer that for you. And reveal my face afterwards. Justin,
It's not on my Google.
where you go?
That's why I said something.
I'm getting tired. Can you tell? Scarecrow said, if I drive to your haunt, can I walk in costume or no?
Like in October,
Yes,
as
as a customer. He said, then reveal my face after.
yeah, I mean, if we just don't let you have a mask on when you go into the show,
Yeah.
because it's just a policy, because we, for one, we don't want other audience members to think that you're an actor here.
That's what I told him. He couldn't like act in line or like be
Right.
a character in line
Yeah.
if you're a customer.
Yeah, we don't want other audience members to think that you're an actor here. And then we don't want our actors to think that you're an actor here too. So it turns into a problem if, you know, it's nothing against you, it's just policy that if someone else was here and say, I don't know, they had a gun or something, like, why are you spraying so much of that? You are. You sprayed way up high on that fucking thing.
I'm lining it up with that. That's how it is in the picture.
Okay. Anyway, if someone came and they had a gun and they say, he's in a mask, well, that's a problem because all our actors are in masks. All our actors are in a costume as well. So we don't let our guests dress up, but I mean, we've had people come through in makeup or a costume and stuff, and we don't really care as long as it's not like a full out kind of thing and you're acting. So
Good night, Evan. Good luck on your finals. every time I use spray paint, I'm like, no, I don't need gloves. I'll be fine. I won't spray my hands. And then don't.
What are those three stickers? Three-dimensional stickers there. Up you want? What? What's those stickers that we use for the guy that live streaming? I was just seeing what was in there for different No, I told you, we could just put a ball on this side and that side, and then we put a compound on the cap. Yeah. Oh, it's, resin, maybe? Either that or just put, like, a band on top of it, like the PVC. Yeah, we could put the little fucking ball on that, maybe. You know? Just fun if they got it there. Just do like a 3D plan looking house. I want to hang this up because next I need you to do the other one. Straight up cock it. The black and white checkered one.
Want me to do that before I paint this coat? This.
Here, you can do a simple smiley face on it?
I've got an image in my head, when I think like the whole 3D, I'm thinking from sign, where it'd be like
Hold on. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. It's done. I just used blood. Okay, next.
Mold the star or paint it.
I'm working on
Mold like these like coins.
glue those on and then you paint it, so it's a 3D, actually.
draw his name there.
Makes it feel
Maybe. We'll see how it
it's just
goes.
a hand painted like else could do that. We could sculpt it, mold it. And also, keep it looks like it's done.
Plan to do something like that.
But
Thanks,
leave
kid,
it
bro.
like right here. Right. Everything's on the
You're saying just make it slightly three-dimensional.
I have a thought like that. Like a stamp, but like inverted. Kind of think like that chunk that you had on your eye, or that Joe had on his eye yesterday. That chunk of latex that he was screwing around, but it's like a coin.
Yeah.
Something like that that would look very fun.
No service. Wow. Wow.
Not even bad for the death service.
Right. I'm waiting on you to do that, and I'm ready to go. $150 goblins or 10 orcs. Probably the goblins. I feel like the goblins would win. And not just because there's more of them. I feel like the goblins would win because goblins, for one, there's more of them. For two, they're smarter. And for three, they're usually like thieves. So they would be very likely to be able to steal the orcs' weapons and out-trick and outsmart them. I think that one goblin would be able to take out 10 orcs because I feel like one goblin, because it's smarter, could pit the other orcs against each other. And this would cause the orcs to fight and kill most of them. And then, I don't know, I feel like one goblin might be able to take out an orc if it's smart enough. So, maybe not. So if you've got one orc left that comes back after this massive fight where it's managed to live out the other 9 orcs, maybe 3 goblins could take it out because now it's tired and it also doesn't have a weapon because the goblin stole it. So either way, my money's on the goblins. Now, giants. I think 10 giants would take out 100 goblins. So
I literally can't look through the phone anymore.
well, it's almost really good. What'd you learn?
Here's a logo that he has on his Facebook.
Okay.
So I might do that. I'll do white first. And I like the red, but I don't think it'll look good with that coat green. So I'll probably do white and green.
Okay.
Which means I'll have to do the white, let it dry, and then do the green over it.
And then after that, well, tomorrow, you've got that tailcoat, and the tailcoat has matching pants.
The poncho coat?
Yeah. And that's the checkered one. I gotta get out of here. Alright, man.
Do you think we could do like a
See you on Xbox Dog.
Yep.
bog monster sort of thing? Like, my friend
Hi.
sent me the idea for a match that's like a body that's been in a swamp forever, like it's covered in like snails and mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Ted said, what are you working on?
This is a rotten dead flesh mask, and it's got a cut in the top of its head
it's sculpted in so that I can cut it open and then stitch it up. So it's got a proper line where I can put blood, and it looks like maybe the skin ripped or had a cut or something in it, and some skin mask wearing psychopath sewed it up. So I have to sew this up, and I have to do a bit of a painting, add some blood, spray this thing with clear coat, and then this mask is ready to go. So I'm going to try to have this blooded before I leave, and that'll be the last project I do tonight. I like this one.
Called Minor Much.
Sounds like creepy, abandoned carnival blues roadside attraction. You all work very hard. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's a sickness.
And then you guys should pick one day out of the week to be completely off that day to rest.
No time, bro.
That's not how this works. I also can't have days off. I
What's
can't
a day
sit
off?
still for more than about an hour before I lose my mind. So,
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta realize also, like, if I took a day off, I would come here and build shit. So it's not like I'm here because it's my job. I'm here because this is what I want to do.
Like, what the fuck else is there to do lately anyway?
That's fair. That's fair.
Besides fucking sit in bed so long that you feel like a grandmother who's been left to rot at a nursing home.
That's what I've been doing for a week.
yeah, it catches up in about November. When we're all fucking sick and exhausted for the entire month of November. November's like our break. Kind of, not really.
On my break.
That's what it is. It's like when we go to other people's haunted houses.
I usually take a break at the end of the year, around January 1st. And during that break time, it's usually some week around that time. During that time,
I am usually in Orlando, going to Disney World and Universal, and then I'm there in these giant production places, and that just makes me to where I can't wait to get back to my haunted house and start making cool things.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of like those people who go to theme parks and stuff like constantly.
Yep, me too.
And I get like, how is anyone affording to go to Disney World like multiple times a year, even once a year? Because that is like, there's like whole videos on planning how to, it's like, you gotta fucking put out a mortgage on your house to afford to go to Disney.
It's not that expensive anymore. I mean, you can get an annual pass for almost the same amount as a ticket. It's slightly more. I want to say an annual pass is something in the ballpark of $1,000. But you pay $1,000, and like the YouTubers, if your job is to YouTube theme parks, it's a business expense, and then you also you get to turn around and write off your annual admission to a theme park as a tax write-off because it's a business expense.
I've never been, actually no, I've been to Disney one time, but I was too young to remember it.
Yeah.
I'd like to go, but I'd probably just end up going like by myself. But I did go to West Virginia by myself. I was gonna, like, if I had money, no one would ever see me again.
That's very, very funny. I've never been to Disney World, but I've been to West Virginia.
I know, I went to West Virginia for the Mothman thing.
Yeah.
Not for no reason. I didn't go there just to like go hang out with rednecks. I went there.
I'm gonna
like,
drive 8 hours and see what it's like to exist in West Virginia.
Yeah. No, I went there for the Mothman Museum.
No, I've been there too.
Yeah, that was fun. But that was a really like impromptu thing. I like decided like 2 days before that I was gonna, and then I did, and then I came back, and literally the day after I got back, the alternator went out on my car. So I was glad that didn't happen while I was there.
Yeah, that was the time.
And then I didn't fix it for 3 weeks because there was nowhere to be because I got fired. Well, not like laid off because the coronavirus shit.
Well, I have had a yearning recently to go to some place that has a historical fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we did a lot of that when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to just like if I suddenly had $1 million, I would just get in my car and go places like.
Well, like
that.
I feel like I've been to a lot of places on the East Coast that is very historical.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. One of my favorite places I've ever been, and this was totally not like expected that I was going to enjoy it as much, was Williamsburg, Colonial Williamsburg.
Scarecrow, there is no.
It's fucking awesome.
There is no message at 12:31. I saw your message. All I see is jacket is looking good, and then I see the finger emoji with Justin. I don't know if it just didn't load, but there is not one there. So if you want to retype that, I can answer it for you.
But yeah, Colonial Williamsburg was awesome. And there's also something there that I want to look into more. There's a house there called So we like to go on ghost tours, places that we go, especially places that are supposed to be creepy. We went on a tour of while we were in London, we went on a tour of the Jack the Ripper, like, murder locations. That was cool. The guy was really awkward and looked like a drunk. He was in, like, it looked like he tried to get dressed, but, like, he'd also just woken up. So, like, he was, like, I don't know, not put to...
A very disheveled man.
Yeah. And he was really quiet, and then anytime he would talk about a kill, he would go really loud, and then it was just very awkward the whole time. I learned nothing from him except that we were walking around and there was other tours that looked like they were having more fun. And the other tour guides were like all dressed up in like old school clothes and had like lanterns, and our guy's just like a dude just follow me. And
When I
but
went to
yeah.
Colorado, I went on sort of like a mini true crime thing, but no tour. Just I went by myself to places. Well, with Will.
Yeah, we did something like that in Hollywood. I'll tell you once you're done telling me.
So we went and saw probably two things we shouldn't have done. We went to the Columbine Memorial because we were in Denver and Littleton was like
Okay, Chad.
like 20. We didn't like we're not going there. We were just going there to see the memorial. We didn't even like go near the actual high school. We went and saw the memorial and
Is it still a high school, like a functioning high school?
yeah.
Kids still go to Columbine?
Yep.
Why would they not tear that place down?
I don't know, but we
'Cause that's not how the government works.
we went to a pizza place there called Blackjack's or something. But I posted like this trip on my Tumblr. That blog got deleted, but someone some true crime blog messaged me and was like, "Hey, that pizza place that you went to after, the two Columbine shooters worked there." And I'm like, "Oh, great." Unintentional stop on the true crime trip. We also went to the Aurora movie theater because all of this stuff was like right in one place. We saw Super Troopers 2 in the Dark Knight shooting theater.
Oh, that's cool.
The movie sucked, but my ex-boyfriend
Mine's better
didn't like it so much.
than your story right
Yeah,
now.
probably. Mine sucked.
So we were in Hollywood, and
There's like questions and stuff.
we were in Hollywood, and we went on like a tour of Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
So
Hang on, Ethan, I'll answer
They,
your
like,
question in a second.
drove us around and showed us like, you know, like a sign, like here's some stuff that was like fucking filmed here, all that kind of stuff. They drive you through like the hills and all that stuff. Well, then the tour was over. We met up with a friend of ours who actually lives out there, and then we went to. So we spent the whole day on like the Strip, the Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
Which is where all the classic kind of Hollywood crap is. Well, I wanted to go to, I don't remember the name of the road. It might be the Sunset Strip is what I'm talking about. But it's pretty much where all the old, like, rock clubs are. Like, the Whiskey and, like, all those places where, like, the places where, like, Motley Crue, Metallica, Alice Cooper, all these bands, like, where they were, like, playing when they weren't these huge fucking people. And it was just really cool to go and check those out. And you're, like, walking around, and there's, like, a carving in, like, the wall that says, like, Slash was here or some shit.
I still can't see your
it was
comment
fucking
from
awesome.
1231
So,
Scarecrow.
we did that. Well, then,
So if you
we
want to
had
put it in chat
a
again.
rental car, and we were like, hey, let's drive up in the actual Hollywood Hills and, like, go see, like, giant mansions. So we drive up there, and we're driving around, and we somehow came up with the idea to go try and find the Tate LaBianca house.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then we're like driving up to like this fucking gate, and it's like 12 o'clock at night, and then it crosses my fucking mind that like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be like shining our headlights and pulling up to a gate where the Charles Manson family killed a pregnant woman and wrote shit on the walls. This kind of played out once previously, and it didn't turn out well for whoever lives there. So there was that. But what Williamsburg anyway has this house that like
Yeah, no, I still
supposedly
don't see it.
it's like one of the most like haunted houses in
I know what's
America or
going on.
something. And like all these people have like died there and shit.
Happy
And
birthday, though.
It's the only time in my life where they claim something supernatural is happening, and you can look at it clear as day. Like legitimately. They say the whole house, not a ghost. So They say the whole house is not wired up for electricity. They said there's like nothing there, which would make some sense because it's like an old ass house.
Yeah.
It's like a historic, like this was around in like colonial times, and there's no other lights on in this whole house. Well, they call it the oak panel bedroom, and it's to the top left. And there's 2 windows in that bedroom. And supposedly, that bedroom is where like all the like owners of this whole house have died in there. Well, they say that there's these like orbs that float in there and like illuminate, and you can like clear as fucking shit see that these windows are glowing blue. Like, not like maybe they're blue.
Fucking with you?
Right, but you're also not allowed like in the house. Like you're allowed in it in like the fucking daytime, but you're not allowed in it like right then. It's also
Yeah,
like
they're putting out projectors in there just to make the fucking shit.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, but it's also like this wasn't like maybe I saw a ghost. I had a camera. I had a weird feeling. Like you can blatantly see these fucking windows are blue. Like nothing else is like illuminated. There's no lights on. There's not a porch light. Nothing. But these 2 windows are glowing fucking blue. Bright as shit. Something's in there and it's on. You can't see a light. I don't know. It's very odd. For something that's supposed to be like supernatural, it's very fucking blatant. And it's odd that like, I don't know, if it was real, like, why is no one in there trying to catch the ghost that's clearly there right now?
It's like, hey, you should go.
Yeah.
You go take a look at that.
Somebody right now? I don't know.
I want to go stay in one of those like famously haunted hotels, like the Stanley Hotel or whatever.
Yeah, Jacob wants to go to Colorado, and I told him the only way that I would go is if we stay there.
When I went there, we just stayed in a fucking Airbnb. We should have made it cool.
Well, Jacob's like, I want to go to Colorado, and I want to
smoke a bunch of weed.
No, he wants to go to a ski lodge. And I'm like, Jacob, we've never skied in our lives.
Also,
I don't like snow. I don't like cold. Why would I go to a ski lodge? So I can try to ski and end up hurt. That's like, let's go to Hawaii and go on a
I like skiing.
vacation to all rent to go scuba diving. Jacob, we've never been scuba diving. We're not even allowed to scuba dive. Like, I don't know.
No, I think that's how that works. So you go there and they show you how.
Yeah,
but
I've
you have
skied
to, like,
before. I
take
think if I
classes.
can ski, you can ski.
I just, for one, I don't like the cold. Why would I want to go somewhere to be cold?
You dress appropriately.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
If
I'll
you
be
dress
cold on my face and
appropriately, you won't
fucking
be cold.
sweating everywhere else.
You
It'll be
wear a
great
face
time.
mask.
You just have answers for everything, huh? Can't I just say I don't want to go to the snow?
Okay, that's where Jacob wants to go.
That's fine. I'm saying I don't agree. It wasn't no
Then you don't have to go.
You're so pissy. What is your
No,
fucking
it's just
problem?
annoying. You get to go on all the
What's
trips that you
annoying?
want to go to, but the second somebody else wants to go somewhere else that we can't because you don't like skiing.
Do you really want to have this argument right now?
It's not
I
an
just want to
argument,
go around
it's just the truth.
It's an argument,
fucking-
actually.
Random like roadside attractions that are just probably run by felons who might get kidnapped. I almost thought I was gonna die while I was in Point Pleasant because I was in the McClintock Wildlife Center that like used to be the TNT area with the like those concrete storage things for explosives. And I was walking around like going into a bunch of these, and there was someone who was just like walking, like they're in like rows, and there was someone who was walking right next to me, and I was like not going in any pattern. I was just like walking around in between all of them, but this guy was just always there right near me, and I was like, I don't know. So I left quickly. You can also go to the Spahn Ranch or the Charles Manson Ranch.
Yeah, but there's
I don't know where that. There's nothing left there.
there's
It's
nothing
just
there. It's just an
yeah.
empty fucking desert at this point.
Guys asking what costume would look good with his mask. Dustin.
What is your mask? Ice cream found look great with that. Roy clown jumpsuit. That kind of clown jumpsuit.
What kind of clown jumpsuit?
That kind of clown jumpsuit.
Have you ever seen that series on YouTube called Another Dirty Room?
No.
It's just these three guys who go to like the most shittily rated motels and then like go through everything about why it's so horrible. Like they lift up a mattress and it's like full of bed bugs and shit. And you're like, yeah, probably shouldn't fucking stay here. Probably single-handedly put half those places out of business.
Well, to be fair, they didn't put them out of business. The
Oh, no.
places themselves put themselves out of
Yeah, for
business.
being disgusting.
Yeah, don't be a fucking, do your job. If you're a restaurant and you serve shitty food, it's not the customer's fault that you went out of business.
When I was in foster care and we went on vacation to Florida, we stayed in a hotel in the pull-out couch. They didn't fucking clean it because we pulled it out, and there was a piece of paper inside. It just said, if you found this, they didn't clean, and it just said, and then in parentheses it said, we had gay sex in the bed.
That's nice.
And I'm like, ah, good. Glad to know this place doesn't wash anything.
Yeah, gay sex in bed.
Scarecrow, to answer what you said at 101, yeah, that's just kind of my constant state of existence.
What they say.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ethan, I'm a very religious man, but I've still had 666 in the cross of Satan on blood on me for a costume and moving on. He's had more than enough opportunities to get me. Ted Walker said, how is the hair attached to your masks and props? Is it like stitched in or is it glued or another way?
It's all siliconed on.
Yeah, some of it's actually like stitched into, it's not stitched, it's like sewn, tied into the mask. No, I should not, because squeezing a horn is not beneficial to me, even if I scare Justin with it, and it won't scare Justin. He'll just turn around and go, what?
Alright guys, we're about to head out of here. I knocked out this rotten dead flesh. Once the blood drips dry, I'll spray it with crystal clear and it'll be ready to go. We knocked out a lot of stuff today. Ice cream cone had some progress on it. So that'll be going up the website very soon. So anyway guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin Hill. It's my crew.